Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny
and Erin.
So, the Stranger Things finale for this first set of episodes. I don't feel like it's going to be answers. I think we're going to get some answers, but not all the answers, you know what I mean?
It's not going to be our lovely, snowball style episode.
No. Although I did think to myself, and I even said this to my brother who has already finished it, that maybe I don't finish it because Steve's fine.
Yeah.
Steve is alive, he's fine. He's fine. And I take back what I remember saying in that episode. I don't like bats.
No.
Not anymore.
No. But they were steroid bats.
Yeah, I was not okay.
No. Jake did not understand how we could have not watched the next episode yesterday.
To be fair, we had to. It was too long for us to make our other friends wait.
Yeah, but it was really, really difficult.
But it wasn't, because he's okay. He's fine. There was one person I was not prepared to lose going into this.
We said it.
One person. Yeah. Okay. Let's.
Or just don't watch it. Nothing bad
Thanks for
happens.
watching.
We'll never see you again. Goodbye.
They all lived happily ever after.
This is why we need the PG version, when it's all just like the cute, fun little high school interaction bits.
No, what we want is this episode to start with everyone sitting up going, oh my head, Argyle being like, it's because I gave you all my good shit, and everyone's like, oh my god, we're on such a trip, and everyone's fine.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Right, we've written it. That's our alternate ending. All else fails. We had a big joint.
Yeah. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch the full-length reaction over on Patreon. And in the comments, who is the one character for you that must be protected at all costs? So if it's called the Massacre at Hawkins, that would tell us what happened with 11. Maybe we really find out.
Yeah, there's
definitely more to it than just her killing them all because she was bullied.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do it. We can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. We did that.
Oh, thank God.
I've never loved her more.
Oh. We bit it. Oh. Oh. You gotta get
That was quite hot, Steve.
Yeah. Oh. He's angry.
Oh, and
Yeah, you're not gonna lie, that's kind of hot. Okay. Can we go? Go.
We were just going for a walk.
A walk? At 9 p.m. To the lake. Take a little swim. One light swim.
They dared me to say what I said.
Oh, yeah. You didn't get shot.
I'm not lying. The fire is consuming.
That was a little jail time. Maybe that'll loosen her lips. I need to take this.
Too tight.
No, that's good.
if they kiss, one of them's definitely gonna die.
Although I have to say, I'm not feeling this.
No, I don't. I'm not here for it.
No, it doesn't connect for me. It doesn't feel natural or.
So theoretically, we could go to the police station and steal guns and grenades and whatever we need to blow up those bad things.
Love
That
that.
is smart.
I highly doubt that the Hawkins, if we somehow killed this shoot us on set.
That's what I mean. If they kill the Democrats, then what?
And they're in the pit with fire.
I like that. Like,
You forgot to-
this will be monster slayers. We'll die legends. That's one way of looking at it.
That beast, that monster in there, is a part of something that wants to hurt Elle. Kill her.
I understand.
To be honest, neither do I. All I know is that thing shouldn't be here, shouldn't be alive. Because it is, it means this still isn't over.
That's why he's got his fight back.
Yeah.
I thought I was
Who's going to tell me what happened?
Oh, he's so
She
little.
must have fallen.
Fallen.
Ugh.
You've seen her, Papa. She's clumsy, stupid.
They speak well, considering how she spoke
Then you
when,
may step back.
in fact, when she first appeared.
They're up there, aren't they?
Not the answer.
What is that?
Thank you.
Does it stop it? Is it a shock collar?
I think it might be.
No, Papa.
That the rules don't apply to you in the same way that they apply to your
I'm sure
brothers
he's
and
number
sisters?
one.
No, Papa.
There's definitely something.
Why did you attack 11?
Please, you have to believe me. Papa, please. Get the
No. Should we try again?
Oh.
What happened?
It was an accident.
Henderson told me you were a badass. Insisted on the matter.
Oh.
Henderson said that? Oh yeah, shit. Kid worships you, dude. You have
Oh.
no idea.
So
It's
cute.
kind of annoying, to be honest. I don't even know why I care what that little shrimp thinks, but guess I got a little jealous, Steve.
Oh.
I guess I can accept the fact that Steve Harrington is actually a good dude. Rich parents, popular, chicks love him. Not a douche? No way, man. No way. Flies in the face of all the laws of the universe.
Here's the deal. Either you tell me what's happening, or I tell Dustin what I found under your bed. Still your best, cow puncher.
What did you find under your bed? Nothing. Is it gross? Scale of 1 to 10.
100.
100? The serial killer is a dark wizard from the Upside Down. And we've been looking for him. But he's in the Upside Down, which we can't reach. At least we thought we couldn't until we found
I was gonna say she's
Upper
clever.
Street. That was the reason why we were there, but these
And
stupid
practical.
cops grabbed
She
us.
is.
And if we tell anyone about this, that's including Mom and Dad and Tina. Especially Tina. I smother you in your sleep. Do you understand?
That's like a brother thing to say.
Do you understand?
Only 2 gates have opened so far as we know. One by L, one by the commies. But it's not the commies or L this time, so... Holy shit. Wait.
The thinking cap works.
There's
Yeah.
one thing we'd never understand.
How it all started.
Why Beck is killing people. What's his motive?
Yeah.
Killing teens? It always just seemed too random.
Come on, Dustin, tell us.
Okay, just hear me out. How did Elle open the mother gate? She contacted the Demogorgon. Psychic contact. Just like Vecna casts his spells. Exactly. So what with each kill, he's not simply killing them. He's making a powerful psychic connection with his victims. A connection powerful enough to rip a hole in the fabric of time and space. He's opening our gates. Bingo.
So there's a gate for each person.
And the one is in the lake because he killed the boy in the lake.
Yeah.
And the crack in the
Yeah.
trailer. Oh, you can hear Dustin.
Those aren't guns.
Time and space.
I don't understand.
Maybe you left them somewhere else.
There's a 6-year-old in the house. I know where I keep
This
my
is
gun.
obviously before she got the guns.
I threw these away years ago.
That's from when Will was missing, because she was doing those with Steve.
Jesus, how many did you make?
He said he wanted to help.
There's a gate at every murder site.
Does
Eddie's house.
anybody understand what he's talking about?
No idea.
Question mark.
Come on, guys.
Okay, seriously? How many times do I have to be right on the money before you guys can trust me?
Jesus Christ, this kid's gonna get his ego checked. Just tell him, right? She stuck to her guns.
Honestly, should have gone with her first. She's like,
Kind of mean.
Mrs. Wheeler,
Don't worry.
one of these little brats is gonna squeal. I just know it. Where are they?
Excuse me?
Is Erica going too?
Come on, they're mystery.
I love her so much.
We're talking about underestimating them as kids.
Yeah.
I do feel for their parents though.
Because you'd be like, you'd what?
They have no idea what's going on. Kids are being killed. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Why are they so insistent on?
Yeah.
And if you know your kids and you think you've got good kids, you're gonna think that there's got to be something else.
Yeah, you will trust that there is something they're not telling you.
All is cool.
Do you reckon that's one and he used what she does as his chance to escape?
Maybe, and that would mean that one might still be out there.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes,
And maybe one is Vecna.
the light.
No,
That's
but
why
Vecna
she
was-
can defeat him.
But Vecna was around before.
Oh yeah. It's weird because obviously we're seeing her doing this now, but she was so little when she was actually
I
doing
keep
it.
thinking, like, how titchy.
Quiet. Follow me.
I don't trust him.
Here. Can you feel it? It weakens me, attracts me. Even if there were another way out, he will find me. And if he finds me, he will find you.
Does she not have a tracker?
Maybe it stops his power
I
and he wants her
think
to take it out.
Go away.
Yeah, he says weakens me.
Oh.
Это не шутка. Ты же сказал. The Americans are very tricky.
Jesus! Oh. Oh! Oh no 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 no! Karate! Oh, go Murray! Yes! Open the damn door! Just press everything. Exactly, Joyce knows. Press everything.
But then you need to work out to shut the door.
Yeah, is there a door further in?
I do think though that the
Stab it through there. Why not? What have we got to lose? If she puts her mind to it, there is no stopping her.
She can do anything.
Go. Start get
Get
a chair
out.
and get out of it. Go.
There's something in there.
It's Dustin. It's Dustin.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Poking through the
Yeah.
ceiling.
go. Can we not hang around, please? Telling you that is what's stopping his power.
Yeah.
And he killed them all, and her guilt is that she let him do
Because
that.
what have you done by letting
Yeah.
him out? Ooh. No. You fucker.
Take him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you called it early.
I was thinking, did he have the chip because he's evil, or maybe they couldn't control him?
Mix of both.
I still don't feel like we're moving fast enough here. Oh, that mattress is disgusting.
Those stains are, I don't know what those stains are.
Oh. Then go!
The craziest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Alright, let's take a Lindy back.
That's so weird. Move! Go! Next!
Thank God.
I'm getting annoyed now, because it's one thing I like about this show is they don't do stupid stuff like hanging around.
Why they make a point of showing us every single person.
That's the pool where Barb died.
Oh. Unaddressed trauma.
Get the Walkman!
Well, this is why everyone checks what your favourite songs are.
It's Barb. There's so many callbacks to season 1 in this.
Oh. But the way they're being contorted
Yeah.
is very similar to Vecna.
So I know it doesn't work time-wise, but like she could have sent him to the Upside Down.
Because it's in the past, remember?
That's when Vecna was already existing before that.
Maybe that's what the crack is, and so but that's why Vecna couldn't reach out.
This is nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like you, I didn't fit in with the other children. Something was wrong with me. All the teachers and the doctors said I was
So that's 1.
broken.
So he didn't die after the coma.
My parents thought a change of scenery, a fresh start in Hawkins might just cure me. I could make my own rules. I could restore balance to a broken world. A predator.
Where did his power come from?
Oh!
As I practiced, I realized I could do more than I possibly imagined. With each life I took, I grew stronger. more powerful. They were becoming a part of me. But I was still a child. I did not yet know my limits. And it nearly killed me.
Oh, little shit.
Join me.
And then I think she's gonna. That's where the crack's
pushed him
gonna
into
be.
the upside
Yeah.
down. I said that crack when we first
Yes.
saw it.
So how strong must she be if she's able to do something to him?
No, don't like the bone stuff.
And that's why she's got the blood. I don't know why I'm panicking. Like, I know she's alive.
Yeah. Maybe she was just able to kind of do one big push and push him into the upside down rather than kill him. All she could do was.
Yeah.
Maybe a happy memory is stronger.
Yeah. Isn't that what Callie had, like, we learned from Callie though?
Just like the Demogorgon in season 1.
Yeah, oh my god, it is. So do you think it's his power that comes and rips apart and that's what creates the upside down?
That looked just like a gate behind him.
But you know the stuff that floats around? That was like all the bits that
is
peeled
that
off
him?
him.
Oh, it's the burns.
Did it say one?
Yeah, so it's him.
Yeah.
It's just confirming what
I
we...
just couldn't
yeah.
quite see it.
If we can remember everything that just happened in that episode.
That was not
Jesus.
an hour and 40
No.
minutes. I was like, we're about halfway maybe.
Do you know what? There were several points where I'm like, don't end it here. And then it's like, no, okay, there's more. I'm so proud of myself. I called a lot of it. I called
you. Very
I know.
good. Very well done. I'm very impressed.
I'm
You did
so glad because
good.
obviously the first 3 seasons I wasn't doing reactions then, so I'm so glad I have proof. So we'll start off with Hopper, only because I feel like I can't go from the beginning to the end of the episode because it's too much jumping around in my thought
definitely.
process. So Hopper, they didn't. What? Do you think the Demogorgon's dead?
No.
I think it.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think it's dead. I feel like it needed to have like pierced through the back of it, and it didn't,
Yeah.
and it was still like.
So yeah, Hopper and his guard friend survived. That's good. I wanted
Good.
him to survive.
Do we remember the guard friend's name? Guard friend.
Guard friend.
Guard friend.
I know he was in Game of Thrones.
What was he? Who was he?
Jack and Hagar. Faceless man.
Now he's the nameless man.
Yeah. Obviously all the others got killed, which to be honest I thought
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Quite
they were
standard.
there for cannon fodder.
I was
really,
about
to be fair.
say fodder. Yes.
But Murray and Joyce.
Murray is
Oh yeah.
amazing. When all this upside down stuff is over,
Yeah.
he needs to like amateur dramatics or something.
Yeah. He
He's
was great.
he's got his characters, his accents. He's
Do you know what? I know he's a conspiracy theorist, but he should be working for the government.
the guy that you want.
Yeah. You do karate.
Yeah. Did he used to be a spy? Have we forgotten
No,
something?
he used to be a reporter for, like, I think it was the Chicago Sun-Times. If I'm right and that's exactly who it is, then I'm like, bam. Because remember, he was employed. They got him to look into Barb's disappearance. So he's like an investigative journalist.
Yeah, but what was weird is that when the captain said that doesn't look like there's something spy.
Captain.
Yeah, the Russian guy.
Yeah.
That the captain that they took him to, head of the prison.
Yeah.
You said that doesn't look like the whatever spy, and then Mara was like, "Oh, he's uglier in real life."
Oh no, it's because they broke into the Russian thing in Hawkins. They're assuming there must be spies for someone to have done that.
Oh, okay.
Because again, you wouldn't assume a mum.
The most unassuming group of people that keep saving the world and
It's Joyce
taking
standing there saying, "You want to see what I can do with a set of Christmas lights, bitch?" Yeah. So yeah, they've got to Hopper at least, and that was a lovely reunion.
I'm almost glad we didn't see them again, because if we'd seen them again, I'd be like, something really awful's gonna happen.
Yeah. To be fair, I think they left that in a good place. So kind of, right, step one, get to Hopper. That bit's done. They've still got to escape the prison, escape Russia, and there's a Demogorgon running loose.
Yeah, they really need to, like, put the power to the fences back on.
Yeah. And that guy's going to want to get back to his family.
Yeah. They just need to go and, like, flamethrower it now and have done with it.
Although, you feel like the Demogorgon is going to cover their escape. The guards are all fighting the Demogorgon.
Yeah. Don't want one running around though.
The most important thing is that Steve is alive.
I don't think Steve is very well though.
No.
And I'm concerned that
I'm very worried about Steve.
they've just been like, let's just put a pin in his death. I'm so convinced that he's going to die. And maybe it's more because if I say it and then I'm wrong, I'll be like, oh, good. And if I say it, at least I'm like preparing myself.
So obviously they were in the Upside Down, taking far too fucking long over everything.
That was
frustrating, I have to say.
There were some little bits that I did find a bit... Like,
yeah, because they know how serious this is and what danger they're in. Why are you hanging around? That just pisses me off.
Like, you know, we've gone through this whole, like, scary, terrifying wasteland. Now we're at the door, but how do we open it?
Just let's all stand and look at it. Oh, look, it's open. Let's all, just
go.
Go. As soon as that thing comes down, you pull on it. Yeah, strong enough. You start going. That's it. That just pissed me off because it's one of the things that I think I was more pissed off because this show has always been really good for not doing bullshit like that.
Because they still could have had it with them going through, like, straight away really quickly with whatever happening to Nancy.
Yeah.
And I don't think it needed the tension of what's going to happen because, oh my god, there's enough tension.
Yeah.
I have backache from the amount of tension that this show has given us. I do absolutely know what Robin and Eddie meant though, to climb up and then like flip down. I can imagine that would feel really fun.
Yeah. But it was crazy though when, because remember when I said, oh, because they're up there. No, they're down.
And how the rope is just like hovering between.
Yeah, that was really well shot.
Yes.
The way that then their hair was up and everything. Like
really good job. Whoever sorted that out.
Nancy. I thought that she was like stuck in the void for a minute, like the gate had closed and when she wasn't either side or something.
Yeah.
But again, we forget that they all have trauma from before. Can I say something that's mean? When she went in and we saw that Vecna had her, and I was relieved because I thought, well, if she's going to die, then Steve won't be. Not that I want Nancy dead, but I could live with it more than I could Steve.
We've gotten so attached to him. The problem is because we're both so attached.
I've been attached to him from, I wouldn't say season 1 because season 1, at least at the end, you're like, okay, he's not the arsehole we thought he was. He's learnt. Season 2, especially with him and Dustin, Dustin cannot lose Steve.
No.
I'm doing it for Dustin. It's not about me not losing Steve.
Yeah. Think of Dustin. I don't think he's well though.
No.
And I think he knows he's not well, and he'll do a sacrificing
Yeah,
job.
I think he might. But this whole Steve Nancy, I don't like it. It doesn't feel right, as in not right as in I feel like she should be with Jonathan, but I don't feel the chemistry there. Like it's forced.
I mean, I can understand the allure of one another,
Familiarity,
to each other,
that.
and they have changed and grown, but I don't think that they would be, even if they would say they got together, I don't think they'd be equals.
Yeah.
I
don't even
think
feel
they
like
would.
he's in love with Nancy. I feel like he's in love with the idea of Nancy. But again, I just don't feel it. You know how, like with Jonathan and Nancy, from day one, you could pick up on some chemistry building there. I don't feel it between Nancy and Steve at all in this.
No.
I mean, when they were together, I could see it worked, but I don't feel like either of them are there now.
No,
I feel like they have a deep bond, but not a romantic.
And maybe they
interest.
need to realise that. I don't know, maybe watching it back I might see like different bits, or maybe watching it all the way back through again. But then you're not going to see any bits because she was with Jonathan, and it doesn't really look like they've seen each other
Or have much to do with
up
each
until
other. Yeah.
this point. And again, it's in one of those
Life or death
situations, and yeah, I think they both, I would say, deserve better because neither of them are bad, but I think
I don't
they
think they work.
yeah.
Also, again, maybe controversial opinion, I love Robin, but do you feel like they've dumbed her down a bit this season and made her a bit, I don't know, I still like Robin, but I feel like they've made her more of a comedy weirdness than she was before.
So you could say that.
Do you see what I mean?
You could say that now that she is able to be herself, at least with Steve,
Yeah.
and is comfortable in the group, she can be a bit more herself.
Yeah.
But I also wonder if we're starting to see, because you know how she said, I'm aware I'm all these things, annoying and I can't stop talking.
Yeah.
Maybe it is that, and it's just, I mean, cut this off, this doesn't work because I'm not quite sure on it, but maybe if it's like a slightly like spectrumed personality.
Oh, I think she is, yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder if actually it's just us seeing that now. It was only the last episode when she was just the little one-line comedy bits
Yeah.
literally in the Upside Down. I was like, oh, it's a bit.
Do you know what I mean? I just feel like if I was to watch right now season 3 with Robin, they've, you know.
But I do think a lot of it is how their relationships have moved on,
Yeah.
how she is with them, and potentially a coping mechanism, or just the continuation of this is how we think she is. I know. I do agree. Some bits didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't need to say
I mean, I
that.
still like Robin's character.
Yeah.
I just felt it was different to the Robin we knew.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how the next two are. And see how she goes with that.
Do you know what I think it might be? Which would annoy me, is that I feel like when it was Scoop's troupe, you know, she was funny. She had her one-liners, but she's smart, and you know, and she's always making these, you know, little remarks at Steve are funny.
Yeah.
I feel like once they put her with Nancy, maybe they're trying to make Nancy the smart go-getter one, and so they've done this with Robin so that they're different people. But why can't you have two strong, smart women? Do you know what I mean? Well, I could be way off. It's a thought that could be what it is.
I think it's different smart.
But do you know what I
Different.
mean? They've tried to make them contrast, so they've.
Yeah. I do think there was a slight difference between Robin that isn't friends with Nancy, even
Yeah.
across this season, and then now that they are friends. But I'm gonna give the Duff brothers, like, I trust, I do trust them, and it's only been like this last episode, I think, that I was a bit like, so we'll see. So I always think a finale is a very difficult episode, because
especially
really,
when it's not a finale.
no, it's a thin. There is a lot of pressure, because it's the right balance of resolution of some bits, and things do have to start coming together.
Yeah.
And that can make it, I don't know how much I liked this episode. I mean, I really did.
So much happened. I think it's because we haven't got resolution.
It
maybe.
doesn't. Yeah. So much happened.
Is it because you know it's... Do you know what, actually? I think that has been my problem this season. Is I can see why they've made longer episodes, because maybe they want to get certain things should happen in this episode as we build the story.
Yeah.
But I feel like they are a bit too long for me to... I'm sitting here trying to remember what's happened in this episode. And I'm only remembering a few key points. Especially... And most of it is from the end.
Yeah, like, we haven't even... Obviously all the police chief stuff, and I'm actually really glad that some of these are going to be full-length episodes for reaction purposes, because other people will be like, you didn't mention this. Like, well, good job we did, and we felt like we would talk about it more, because there will be loads of bits that...
Yeah, should we do the kids next?
Yes.
Bear
in mind, we've not seen... Can you imagine if, like, Mike and everyone had tried to come into it? Thank God they're just put it along in the
Again, that
car.
might be why there's so long episodes, because they've got so many people, so many characters in different places to cover.
And think about it. Before, it was 4 kids, Elle, Joyce, Hopper, and there's Jonathan, Nancy, but like, still, we've got buckets of people.
Yeah, the kids have been taken by the police. I like that they weren't arrested and taken to the police station. They were taken home with their parents to be like, right, we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Again, Max's mum wasn't there, but the story they were giving the police, surely they can hear that. I love Erica standing in the background, just being like, you can't seriously be buying any of this.
The couch is on fire.
Like I said, we know that we can trust Erica because of what happened in season 3. So you should bring her on it, because she is smart and practical. I said smart and practical.
True, but from Lucas's perspective and the others, they want to bring someone else in and risk them getting hurt.
Yeah. Tell you what, I ship Dustin and Erica more than I ship Steve and Nancy. Dustin's going to need someone like Erica.
So not much Max.
No.
But that's good, because I was terrified that
I
something was
did
gonna
enjoy
happen.
the fact, though, that when the police spoke to her, it's when he came out and said we shouldn't have started with her. She was mean.
I didn't know she would be. She is tough, and I love that. Dustin, just someone get that boy an award.
Yes.
He is
smart.
Just the most lovable, dependent, endearing.
I've seen Steve run around. Dustin!
I know it wasn't Dustin in the conversation, but the conversation that Steve and Eddie had
about Dustin.
It's like the little love triangle that no one ever knew existed. Like, they love Dustin.
Yeah.
Dustin loves them. They're jealous of the other person because they think that Dustin loves them more. Oh my god, it's so cute.
I love the fact that the conversation was very much like, oh, I was jealous of you, and I was jealous of you, and I thought you were this, and I thought you were that, but actually we're both cool.
It just shows you can have conversations, and no one is... The assumption you have of someone isn't that person all of the time. And I love Dustin because he's so himself all of the time.
And they obviously worked out how to communicate. That was clever. Because they did a Joyce.
did a choice.
Yeah.
Do we know why it's the lights? Because there's the twinkly bits. Have you read his Dark Materials?
No. I don't know about the twinkly bits. That's new. But the lights, I wonder whether, because you know when they send like with the compass, it's the magnetic field with this like electromagnetic pulse. They can something to do with that.
Lucas, I will smother you in your sleep.
It's such a brother thing to say.
And it was like the intensity.
Well, do you know
of it.
what? The biggest thing of the season to me, what is under Lucas's bed?
Oh my god, what is it going to be? I feel like it's going to be like a Max doll that he cuddles or something like that. Oh, fan theories.
Yeah.
About
What is under, please put it in the comments. What is under Lucas's bed?
level 100.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there wasn't a lot with the kids really. It was them with the police. Although, just give a shout out to Mike's dad. Because
A little bit of time with the police there.
yeah, that will do the trick.
His mum's going, no, he doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
And we're like, he means that. It's whatever's easiest for him.
He's the guy.
He is the guy. Steve was giving me like Thor with a hammer, but instead of bat vibe. And then
Yeah.
he put on the
First of all, yeah,
open-
shirtless Steve battling demon bat things.
Oh, like-
is like, and his hair is still like voluminous and perfect.
just to be so happy with the hair.
Yeah, it was
Didn't
impressive.
know I needed that.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he
Do you
put on
remember
the
when they
jacket
talked
bit.
about the hair on his chest? He said the ladies love it, and we were like, eh. Here we are, like, that's working.
Mm.
Yeah.
But also, he stood on that bat barefoot. Blah.
What would you have done? Just held on to it for a bit longer, going, my neighbour's shoes!
I think we've all established at the first sign of trouble, I'd have run away and left Hawkins for good.
No, you wouldn't. You would have curled up in a ball and died. Season
True.
1.
True. Season 1, I should be rocking there. I'd probably still the upside down, just in a corner, like.
So we didn't see, like we said, Mike and Will, Jonathan, and Argyle. Have to include him. Can't miss him
Yeah.
out. One.
Round of
Thank you.
applause for Jenny and
Thank
anyone
you.
else that got
Yes.
on. Was it really simple and I just didn't get it? Because you knew
I knew Jamie Campbell Bower, and I thought he's a very good actor to bring in. He's one of those people that I'm like, oh yeah, he's big, he's good. I know him, and then like I don't. Other people are like, I haven't seen him in anything. I'm like, what have I seen him in? But I do know he was in Twilight.
That won't help me.
Have you not seen that?
Mm.
No. He was in the Mortal Instruments movie.
Yep.
No, those are the two things I think I've seen him in. But
He does have a commanding presence on screen.
yeah, that's why. And as we saw, that a very good actor.
So good.
He did creepy really well.
Yeah.
Kind of into it, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Blonde, you know.
Yeah. And he's very intense. I like that. Yeah, what was just niggling at me was, why was he doing this? Like, why? And
When we got to the chess game, I was like, I don't feel quite right. But that'll be that thing. When we watch it back,
you'll see all the little
and we watch
clues.
all the little interactions, even like how he was dressed and
Yeah.
what was his purpose, what was he doing that?
But I didn't call that he was Vecna. Because again, the time didn't work for me. In my head, I'm
Yeah.
like, but even if he's involved with the episode, that would have started a long time ago. Do you know what I mean? So I hadn't put that together. But him being that kid, the boy being in a coma and dying, why didn't we question that?
No, it just said that was so good. I felt like we were just silent for so long because there was just.
Yeah.
I loved how they did it with
Yeah.
his narration
Yeah.
over that story because we were like, why are we back in the house? And then it pans him.
Yeah, because we didn't we? Like, why are we...
I was
Are we seeing this again?
I was like, there must be something that we didn't see last time. And then, yep. And then I wonder when we watch back that
the original scene,
we'll see little bits that we weren't necessarily looking at him as the main focus.
Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
And so it seems that the Upside Down was already there.
I don't know.
That's what I'm not clear on, but again, we might get that. But the Upside Down was already there and she pushed him into the Upside Down.
So was that the first time the gate was opened then? And what did they do with it then? How did they... Maybe it was because... Maybe Brenner saying, what did you do? Isn't all the dead bodies.
It was taking that out of his neck.
Or...
What did you do?
The crack into the Upside Down.
Yeah.
So many questions.
Because when he showed that thing in his neck and I said, I bet that's stopping him.
Yeah, because if it was the tracker, they'd all have trackers.
Yeah. What I didn't call though is I didn't think he genuinely cared about her. I thought it was a get her to do what I needed to do for me.
No, I think
and that's it, but he seemed that he did. Like I said, but I don't get the why. Or was it not that he cared, but he knew that she was more powerful than him, so better to have her as an ally that he can manipulate, because he's already manipulated her, than to have her stand against him.
I think it's a bit about the power, but I think he saw some of himself in her and how Brenner treated her because of her power, and everyone treated her, and that was
connected to that.
Yeah, and then maybe just perchance her being 11, a little prophetic for him.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
And there's a bit of the whole with Vecna, why now? People have always had trauma. And I wonder whether it's because Elle doesn't have her powers and left Hawkins. I remember she's always been in Hawkins. At the lab, or there, and obviously she went off to Cali but came back.
But then she's left here that she wasn't there.
Yeah, or maybe he knows that her power isn't there, so now's the time to attack because she can't stop him.
But then she has been gone almost a year.
Yeah.
So you think, I just wonder what has triggered it. I guess we'll find out. I'm sure we've missed loads, but
there's so much in one episode.
Yeah, definitely. When we get to the finale, which is like 2 and a bit hours, we're gonna need some pauses.
Yes. Okay, so that was Stranger Things season 4, episode 7.
Steve's still alive. Yes. So we can continue watching.
But now I'm still fearful.
Yeah, I mean, he's alive for how long is going to be the question, isn't it? But
yeah. Maybe Nancy will die, and then Steve and Jonathan will be traumatised, and then they'll realise that they love each other.
I'd be fine
and
with
live
that.
happily ever after.
So much floppy hair.
Argyle will be there being like, yo bro, you love her.
Do you bro?
Bring your love together. Everybody's happy.
The bronus.
Yeah. The Bronus brothers.
I was about to say that! Oh, what are we? We are the Unimind.
Oh. Unagi. Okay. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you. Yeah,
July.
July, yeah. On July.
On July.
In July. Yeah. Okay. Bye.